It's chess, not checkers. It's chess, not checkers. It's chess, not checkers. It's chess, not checkers. Think different, move different. Think different, move different. Think different, move different. Think different, move different.
Chess,
Okay,
chess,
okay,
level up, hey, level up,
okay,
chess,
okay,
not checkers, chess, not checkers, level up, hey, level up, hey, chess, not checkers.
Hey world.
Chess Not Checkerz, man.
Man, think different, move different.
Yes. Man, first off, we want to appreciate y'all for tuning in, yo. And we also want to thank everybody that came to our launch listening party.
Yes.
Appreciate
it was
the
fun.
support.
Yes. And even Max that hosted. Shout out to Max B.
Yeah.
The vendors, the food. We had Sincere Sweets,
Yes.
cakes
Oh.
by
My
Shay.
guy Philly was killing them egg rolls.
Yes, Chef
man.
Flo. Yes, Kina, Southern
Big facts,
Cuisine.
big facts.
We had 2024 events.
Yeah.
With those pictures were awesome with the
Yeah.
All
little
that.
iPad.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Thanks
Yeah.
so much.
The question and answering session.
Oh,
That was lit.
it
Y'all was the ladies was
juicy.
asking a lot of
It was
hard questions,
juicy,
man.
Yes.
A lot of challenging questions. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
feel
that.
like it got real spicy. And
It did get spicy. I know.
It did,
Yes,
right?
which brings us to people were requesting that we at least do 2 of those twice a year. So be looking out because we will do one towards the fall.
Definitely coming to you.
Yes.
But to start this off right, man, I'm one of your hosts, Steve E. Johnson. The second,
Yeah, I'm Marcus Bailey, man. Y'all know me as well in the tri-state area.
big one.
And my name is Chloe Owens, also known as Just Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they asked us a question, why did we come up with the name Chess Not Checkers? And just on some quick shit, we just want everybody to know that we're comparing chess and checkers to life. And if life was a game, because it's not, I would choose to play chess with my life. I would choose to be calculated. I would choose to be strategic. You know what I mean? So
Think everything through. That could be life altering. A major, you know what I'm saying, it could be minor, but major life decisions, you definitely need to think those through.
And how to
Facts.
get better, the growth. That's part of it.
Facts.
That's why you play
Yeah.
chess. It's about the opponent. You always want to get better. So
Yeah.
then the player,
Never make the same mistake twice.
no.
learn from it.
Avoid it. You know what I mean? And like I said, the thing I like about chess is this: even when I lose at chess, the actual game of chess, I'm learning. I'm gaining something because all I'm gonna do is turn around and the next opponent I play, I'm gonna move different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to use it.
Same thing in life, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because every time you lose, every time you win, you still, whether you win or lose, you know what I'm saying, you gaining knowledge. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Well, that's one thing I try to do too. Whenever you make a mistake or they say learn from your mistakes or
Yeah.
whatever, you just take heed of that. And instead of getting down, I'm just like, okay, make a mental note. And I bet you I won't do that again. And just use it
next time.
as a lesson.
No doubt. So on some personal, can we introduce ourselves to the world?
They
For the people
wanna
that
hear
just
who
happen
we are.
not to know us as individuals,
Mhm.
because a lot of y'all didn't show up for the podcast listening. Please, so
I know.
you know, yeah.
I think a lot of people, I'm going to take it for granted, they didn't know.
Give 'em-
Even though it was on the radio.
Commercial.
Yes.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
I had to let a little bit of that anger go.
We had to let it go, man.
it's fine.
Can't hold on
We're
to
having
it.
another one, so they can show up for that one.
Oh, so they can make up
Yeah,
for what they
can make
didn't
up for-
do?
Yeah.
They
They can
can
look
make
different.
Okay, they can
Yes.
look different.
They can make a different chess move.
Make
Alright.
it a chess.
You know, I think we do need to introduce ourselves because not everybody knows us. So
No doubt.
let's start it off. Let's go.
So who do we start with?
Go ahead. My
Who's
name's
first?
Go ahead,
Marcus
Marcus.
Bailey, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm from here in Evansville. Born and raised. I lived a few years in that. From an early age, you know what I'm saying, my family got a different background. I got people that work. You know what I'm saying, I got people in the streets. I got people that's drug users, people that's in the church, all that type of stuff. I'm from different background. I had different lanes to take, but sadly so, I took the wrong lane as far as I took the street lane at an early age. You know what I'm saying? So, man, all I can say is, man, I just got in trouble my whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just got in trouble my whole life. In and out the penal system, boys' school. I'm on that pipeline. Elementary to boys' school to prison. You feel me? So
Now, do you think that, I don't know, I guess that made everything worse? Because did you learn more stuff in boys' school and meet new people, so then it's geared you toward that way more?
I just think my mind, once I was exposed to the street life,
Right.
my mind was molded at that point. That's what I was gonna do.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't even about whether I learned something. I learned a lot. Like they in there just got you locked down, not trying to teach you nothing.
Right.
I learned a lot, but I still had choices to make.
Right.
My choice was when I get out, I'm going back to the streets.
Right.
You know what
Gotcha.
I mean? And I just lived that way. Even they locked me up. No matter how much time I did, my decision was when I get out, I'm hitting the block. I go get me some money. That's how I thought. So from there, it's like, man, all throughout my life. Not saying that I didn't learn nothing from my people. Not saying that they didn't try to tell me to do right. None of that. Had good people in my corner. I just didn't listen. Hard head. So it got to the point where when I was 26, man, I caught a drug case. Went to trial on it. They gave me 38 years.
God.
Yeah, and at that point, it's like I don't see daylight. 38 years, I'm thinking 19 years, man, I don't see daylight.
Right.
So,
And how old were you then?
I was 26.
Yeah, 26.
So when I was in there, I learned a lot. Definitely played a lot of chess. You know?
Right. You
Definitely
learned
played
that
a lot of
game.
chess. But it's the culture in our games and stuff like that. So I went. Once I got there, it was more so. It took me a few years to settle down and look at my surroundings, see where I was at. Boom. Once I figured that out, I'm looking at people that's never going nowhere forever. They here.
Life.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Life. 300 years, 200 years. Stuff that a human being can't do. Unless you Jesus.
Right.
Anyway, all right. Boom. So then it weighed on me to try to think different, move different, most definitely. And that was just my game plan was to learn as much as I can, get as many programs as I can, get out, and make the right decision. So from here, I'm going to work.
So would you think that your bit of doing all that and everything like that was like checkers? And then now you're making chess moves?
But you could say it's checkers. As
Right.
far as dealing with your life, a lot of them moves, man, I thought about them for a long time.
Right.
That's just like a chess move. You thought about fucking up for a whole long. You was just playing bad chess at that moment with your
Right.
life.
That's fair.
That's legit. So that's
Yeah.
who.
What about
that's
you,
who
Steve?
Marcus is. Lil Whoa is. Oh, I keep calling him.
Lil Whoa.
Yeah, but,
He's big whoa.
Yeah, he's whoa.
Whoa.
But my name is Steve E. Johnson II. A lot of people call me Philly, man. I was born in Tampa, Florida, but that's where my father's from. He's from Florida, Tampa, Florida. That's where his family's from. And then my mother, she's from Philadelphia. So I was an Army brat, so we traveled all over. But I always claimed Philadelphia as home because that was always that stationary spot where me and my family could always go back to. All my aunties and cousins on my mother's side was there. So that was just always home. So
That explains a lot. I can see you being an Army brat.
yeah, I was an Army brat.
100%.
I had a good experience. I had a good childhood. I also grew up like a religious background. My mother, she was very religious. My mother, unfortunately, she passed away when I was 13, but all the way up until that point, she stood on her religious tip, and she really tried to instill that into us.
The church.
So you grew up in the church. So I have a very religious background.
Yeah.
So me turning out the way I turned out was really all me. It wasn't because of no parents or this. It was just choices that I made. You know what I'm saying? The influences that I chose to latch on to. But at the end of the day, my story is that in 2010, same time around when Woe called his case, I called a federal case right after him, and I ended up catching 18 years in the feds. I ended up doing 14 and a half years on that sentence. I just came home. As of April 17th, I've been home a year. So I've been home a year.
Newly.
And it's a blessing, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like he said, while I was sitting in there, my thing was, there's no way in the world I'm going to sit here all this time and come home the same person that I was.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
At least a little bit different.
you feel me? And I learned and got convinced that I'm not messing with no drugs. I'm not dealing with that street. Like, for real, I really did all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't even want to glorify it, but I wasn't just in the way when I was in the streets. I was really him, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's how me and we was really on that. We was really getting to a bag. But the thing is, in the moment, we didn't know how foolish and how
you guys were already dealing with each other because you guys got locked up around the same time.
Nah, we was kicking it with each other way before we
right.
Way before
okay.
It was years.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was unfortunate when I came home, he had it, and that's why it was a blessing. So what happened was when I came home, he gave his time back.
Right.
And then I came home, and then we was able to connect. I got a lot of friends, a lot of homies from my past life, but everybody not on the same thing. So the blessing is that on the same thing I'm on. So I can still to this day, even though he was in the streets with me, I can say now we on some positive.
Yeah, you guys are growing together.
No
like that's awesome. And I can even say though too, I'm very proud of you too because
Thank you,
that
Chloe.
positive. You're welcome. I see it. You guys
a
are
lot.
now productive members of society,
Yeah, I
which
pay taxes.
is great. It's a
might
good
be the-
feeling.
You might be the queen on the board on that one.
Yes, it's just I'm proud of you guys though.
All right,
Because
well,
it
Queen,
takes a lot.
tell us a little about yourself,
So,
Queen.
yeah.
What do you know about you?
Well,
What do you know about you?
I'm from Evansville, Indiana, from here, the tri-state area, and from the Berg. Born and raised, Evansville. This is my hometown. I love it. Oh, yes. But no, I just, I don't know. I kind of always well, first off, I learned chess from my uncles because my uncles did prison time and all that. My uncles was really good at chess, so they always taught me and my sister how to play. Even like, I don't know, that weird like game, like pins. I'm at Crackle Barrel. You know
the balls?
No, it's like a little triangle, like
Put the little pin.
Yeah, I never understood that,
I
but he
never
tried.
learned
Yeah,
how to play
so but he was good at it. My uncle's really good at it, so it was good.
Yeah, all right.
Yes. Then here, and then of course, just growing up with entrepreneurships, like our granddad, all that, they always like own businesses or real estate. So I feel like even with that, it was chess moves with that. So growing up around it has kind of had that mindset.
Right.
So, and then it kind of me expand that mindset because, of course, when you're young, I kind of into the hood. I wasn't raised and born in the hood.
Yeah.
So I married into the hood.
Sister-in-law, sister.
Yes.
Shout out to Chess.
That's how me and Marcus met. Yes.
Sister-in-law.
So it's like at that point, you see things and different things, and I'm like, what? So really the whole time I'm playing chess the whole time, even though that hasn't been my environment, but I still was brought up around it. So then when I got put in that environment, it kind of easy to do what I needed to do to pay bills and take care of business. So
It's natural.
yeah, it's just a natural. So I feel like it's just the hustler. Chess is like being a hustler, and you can do it in a good way or in a bad way.
Yeah.
Definitely nowadays, you definitely have to have multiple things going on.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you.
So,
Of the free.
Free World, Evansville, Tri-State, all y'all, man. I hope that introduced y'all or gave
Just
y'all
a
a
little
little
bit.
listen to our lives a little bit.
Yeah.
As the episodes go on, y'all will definitely
Learn more,
about
man.
us,
We
you
just
know
ain't
what I'm
got a whole bunch of time to
Yeah.
sit there.
Actually, pretty cool people. I'm just saying.
I
No, right?
saying? Yeah, I'm all right on the
I mean,
weekends.
Yeah. You
Come
guys are
kick it with me.
boring. Boring on the weekday. On the weekend, y'all turn up.
But like this being a podcast and us having a platform, our intention is definitely to give game, to give give encouragement. And so like at the end of the day, we choose to say that we're gonna do our best to stay in tune with what's going on around us, locally, the world, all of that. You know what I mean? So with that being said, like there's every time y'all have topics in the world, into our websites, to our Facebook pages and Instagrams and ask those questions. We would love to take whatever y'all thinking and what y'all got on y'all mind to put it on the platform.
It might elevate us. Something we sleep on.
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing we want to do. Like, we want to just bring the positivity, help everybody out, let you know about our little pearls. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Hunger Game. So we just want to kind of get tips on how to play the game a little bit to help you succeed, stuff that we didn't know that we learned, and it took us longer and harder to learn it, right? So then, especially with the guest speakers, speakers. Oh my god!
But with that being said, though, that topic, you already know I keep bringing this up, man. This Gucci and this Pooh Shiesty
Oh,
situation.
here we
Because
go.
it's popping on Facebook, it's popping on Twitter.
It
the
is.
whole world
Everybody
seems
is
to be
talking about that. Like,
So
so
why
do you
not
guys
talk
think
about
that? Okay, do you guys feel like Gucci Mane is a snitch? That's what the whole controversy is about, right? So, what do you guys think about that? Would you, if you guys have in the street background that you guys do, would you guys consider? How do you guys feel?
Can I have two opinions about it? My two opinions about it though is like, what stance are you looking at it? Right.
Okay.
If I'm looking at it from a businessman point of view, like. It's
right.
Like if somebody came in and robbed your store, and I'm telling you this, I know this for a fact, that a dope boy can be running a man that's selling plenty keys, can have a corner store, and they get robbed. They calling the police about their store getting robbed.
Okay.
I don't care what you're saying. You don't look at it. Even you can cross it over a little bit, but from a businessman point of view, I feel like if I'm doing business, I'm not out here selling drugs. I'm not out here doing nothing illegal. I'm not robbing nobody. I ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
And I come and you put a gun on me to sign some papers, or you put a gun on me and take something from me.
Right, to rob me like.
Man, I'm calling the police too.
I kind of doing that because I feel like as a business owner, you have to separate the personal and the business. It's two different steps. You can't do both.
You can't do both.
I guess you
got jewelry that got insurance on it.
Yeah.
You know, let somebody take $1.2-3 million worth of jewelry and you're not going to get nothing back. No, that's what you pay your insurance
for every month, 100%. Yeah.
I'm a insurance claim.
Yeah.
So you got to make your insurance claim, so you got to call the police.
Gotcha.
You ain't got to necessarily cooperate like I'm somebody, but I do got to make a report about it.
You have to move like a productive member of society.
People don't know how the feds move. You could just be doing that just to report, and the feds can use it to prosecute.
Yeah.
You never know what they can use to get somebody. But as a businessman, no, I don't think it's from the streets. I'm still saying, for real, as a grown man that I've been in the streets, man, something like that, and there's millions and millions of dollars involved.
Right.
I'm not about to let nobody take millions of dollars from me, man.
Working that hard.
For my company. I don't care what I'm doing in the street, boy. I might call the police, too, when it's that money involved.
Yeah. It's what you say, Phil.
I'm going to say this. This definitely agree with a lot of things that said. So, when you talk about, this you got to understand. There's an underworld, and then there's the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all in everything we do in life is always gonna be this side. So I've always perceived Gucci Mane as an underworld type of dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Worth $100 million to, you know what I mean?
But it started, like I kind
Talk
of.
about what he started. I'm saying you can be worth $100 million and still be claiming the underworld.
Right.
And be playing by the underworld rules.
Yeah, but you're not making underworld money. Your money ain't coming from
You
the
are
underworld.
making underworld money if you still claiming the underworld. Because 9 times out of 10, you are making the money you getting legitly and you mixing it.
Yeah.
But
If anything gets easier at that
I really ain't
point.
listened to Gucci in so long. I don't know if he's still saying he's selling bricks and all of that. You know?
But that's kind of gives me, like I said, that's why I look at it the way I'm looking at it. I'm saying that, listen, only he can answer, am I still a part of the underworld? Only he knows if I'm making all this money, married with children, and still selling dope on the side, and pushing this into Texas, and pushing this to North Carolina. Like, only he knows that he's still doing illegal shit.
Right.
Only he knows that. So
Right.
what I'm saying is, we going off perception. So what I'm saying, and you know what's crazy? I was locked up with Gucci. I was with Gucci in Terre Haute back in like 2000.
I was,
what was this? 13, 14, somewhere around there.
That's going to be my next question, if you guys were locked up with him.
And I was cool with Gucci. I talked to him. He cool, really cool. And while he was in there, he was smoking. He was working out every day, running on the gym. Like he was really on his get himself. You know what I mean? Home, and I seen him on TV at the awards. I'm like, yeah, he been really getting his stuff right. So all I'm saying is, in the conversations I had with him, weren't illegal, weren't crazy. We used to sit back and watch Love and Hip Hop. He would talk about all these brides he used to. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, if Gucci is on the civilian side, then everything that he did is legit.
Yeah.
Most
But
definitely.
you cannot. But so moving forward, you cannot switch over and say, I did this and handle my shit on my business tip. And got Pooh Shiesty locked up, got Diddy, did all this.
You
and
can't
then
teeter.
get back, because listen, if you want your lick back, you can't get your lick back the way a street dude would get your lick back. Get your lick back
I just
the
feel like
way
there's
a
just
civilian
rules
would get your
to
lick
different
back.
ways. Like there's rules if you're on the streets. There's certain rules you go by, and there's rules if you're a productive member of society.
Yeah.
So you have to pick either way. You cannot limbo both.
Cannot.
Yeah.
I feel like, I have to choose each way, and then each way you choose, there's that rule that you go by.
Facts.
So that is kind of,
it's
a
definitely
hard.
And on top of that, I just say that I'm saying, but the song he could have kept that in the
Wrong for that.
He's wrong.
That's like for real. That's the only time I'll be like, you tripping.
Like even if you detail or however you try to,
Right.
You snitching on that song.
You telling on that song.
You snitching on that song.
And you talking gangster again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, at the end of the day, if Pooh shot what he did, and then you did what you did, the chess move that you made, Gucci, you won.
Yeah.
This man locked up. You saw all the rights. Like at the end of the day, why do I even have to make a diss song?
I ain't gotta do none of that. Let me get my money.
I'm
saying that this shit is like that was whack as hell.
That's you trying to play to the
not
streets
even
again.
Whack, that was weak.
And listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm done. This is my only thing about it. Like I said, the generation understand that if you do choose the streets, it's rules to like any game you chess, checkers. There are rules to it, and I grew up in a generation where it's rules to the streets.
Yeah.
But we gotta.
Are so milky now.
The times done changed with that.
Yeah.
Like, everybody thought like, if everybody thought like how we think, we probably still be selling drugs. We never would have went to prison, and we be super rich right now.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's why I'm saying like you can't. I catching those standards that I know there ain't nobody out here and
they
tell everything.
Everybody.
But why not? Why not? Or at least push the encouragement that hey, if you choose a game, play by the. That's like a person and you on the football field.
And they change up the rules.
Or they, as an individual, you just
know the rules.
you grab the face mask and
and don't care.
But they care. When they get fined, they gonna care. All I'm saying is we got encouragement that if you choose a game, play by the rules.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
We can't switch it up last minute. The rules are the rules. That's like any other game though too.
We gotta this on real for real man. Don't do it at all. We ain't like choose to be a villain. Because you don't have to go get 1,000 dudes to go and hit a block and shoot it up and go to jail for the rest of your life. You can just call the police.
That's all I'm saying.
Stay out of it.
All of that. That's
I tellers. See no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah, just keeping it real though, because I feel like, man, the only way I'm accepting that is if I'm doing something illegal. If I'm doing something illegal, that's just because of my mind frame. But from a person that got $100 million on the line, $200 million on the line, I understand.
I do, and he wore it. So it's like that's a hard and you guys though too. In the midst of all this, it's also a business move.
Exactly.
He put out another song.
All about his business.
He's still building his money up.
Doing that, you're murking into when they already
Yeah.
are. That's it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like stop confusing these looking up to Gucci and you think he Gucci gangster. But Gucci just jumped on the civilian side. He jumped back on the gangster side.
And Gucci got millions.
Then you told the police.
Y'all don't got millions.
Yeah, but they said there's in your actions.
At the same time,
you messing up the game.
At the same time, you still got to look at it as, well, now they see.
But they don't see. What they saw was, I can keep doing what we doing. I can go shoot a bull, and then I can go shot this man. But when he shot me, I went and told him.
Well, that's not taking the accountability.
But again, see, all about accountability.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
It's
not
not
even
taking
mad at Gucci for
accountability.
playing his hand the way he played it. For real. All I'm saying to Gucci or anybody that plays his hand like Gucci, just stay on one side.
And take it to the chin if you
I'm
need
either
it.
in the underworld or I'm either in this world, man. But hey, I feel like that was a little bit how we be coming, man, and we trying to give y'all what we giving y'all, man. That shit,
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
it got good there for a minute. I was
Real.
into it. So
Check Spotify.
yes.
Check YouTube.
Got a
Blowing up on all that,
Facebook.
man. Yeah, I mean.
Shout out to Emma and Abby Joe. They have been working with the social media.
Yeah, shout out, man.
The links.
Shout out to the homie, man. Today, his birthday, man.
Riley, that's right. Yes.
Happy birthday, baby daddy. Yeah, that's Emma, baby.
Yes. No, but Emma has our going. It's ChessNotCheckerz.com. Check us out on there.
Pick it up.
Yes, you'll be able to catch all the live episodes.
Yeah,
We will
yeah.
post every Friday. Will be a new episode, so tune in. She'll have it on our website and on YouTube, all platforms, Spotify.
Yeah. We got our interview.
I'm about to say, don't forget to, man, try to send us something that we can use as content, your questions.
Facts.
And,
Yes,
some of
yes,
y'all insights
yes,
and
yes.
how we can
Yes,
get better.
if you have questions or anything, just go to our website, put those questions in.
Please.
Actually, we do have a question for you because it is Chess Not Checkerz, think different, move different. So go ahead and kind of put in like 3 goals in like
10 years.
5, 10, 20. So then we can discuss that in the next episode and go over those and give you a shout out. But yeah, anything else I'm missing, guys?
It's just we got LaKeen coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Episode with him, man.
Man.
He's an
Author.
Arthur
You know what I mean?
LaKeen.
Author.
For real.
I can't
Very,
right
very,
now.
like, very wise
Arthur.
person, man.
Author.
So look forward to that, man. Look, you know what I mean? Look
Arthur
for that.
LaKeen.
You know what I mean? But in that, man, I'm Steve E. Johnson. Is off.
Man, this is Marcus Bailey, man, also known as Woe, signing out.
And I'm Chloe Owens. I'm so glad we made it through episode 1 too.
Just
Known as
Chloe?
Just Chloe.
All right, say that.
Bye.